Let's get started with first warming up as usual. And let's start with gentle movements, deep breathing, and slow breathing. Inhale all the way in, then exhale all the way out. Always inhale through your nose. Exhale either through your nose or through your mouth. Slowly, your heart starts pumping more blood as you start moving your body. Okay, now let's go for some jumping jacks, which is great for your joints. So inhale, exhale. This is a simple way. Breathe in as you extend your leg out, bring your arms up. Exhale as you bring them down, or your foot back to your next foot, or we can go as conventional way. Let's do 30 of these. Now let's just start jogging. As you jog, just move your body at one place. So we will do it a little bit faster. Keep on taking deep breath. So let's go for these 100. Take deep breath, shake your legs. So shaking your legs relaxes your muscles that one you just strained. Now let's go with your one leg up, bringing your opposite elbow towards your knee. So lift your knee up, slightly twist, breathe out. Or you can go as light bouncing up your toes or your upper part of your foot. Deep breath. Now let's extend your leg on your side. So kick to your right, kick to your left, moving your arms along with it. So we hardly ever use these muscles to extend your leg outwards. So it's a great to move these muscles as a part of exercise. Or you can gently bounce on your upper part of your foot. Few deep breath, slow breath, in and out. And let's do a few Bhastrika, the fire breathing exercise also. So we're going to bounce up and down on your upper part of your feet as you breathe quickly in and out. So it's a quick and short breath, not the long breath. We'll do this for 100 times. Take a few deep breaths. Take your legs to relax them. Okay, now let's start stretching. We did warm up. So bring your feet apart. Now going to twist. Bring your one hand, opposite hand over to your shoulder, and the same hand goes behind. And twist and look all the way to your right side. And same thing to your left. Breathe in the middle. Breathe out to your side. 'And let's do one more similar exercise. We are going to bring your arms parallel to your shoulders, and then we will go to your right side and to your left side. Breathe out without moving your feet. Mm. 20 times. Now let's place your right hand behind your left shoulder. And we're going to hold your elbow, push it backwards, and at the same time, while pushing backwards, stretch towards your left side. Let's do the same thing. Over to your other side. Hold out your left elbow with your left hand, push it backwards, and then go sideways. Now let's do same exercise, slightly different way. Let's place your both hands behind your opposite shoulders. And once you have your hands here, then twist to your right and twist to your left. Breathe out. And let's bring your arms down. These are great upper back exercises. Let's do similar, one more exercise. This time, place your hands, your fingers, tip of fingers behind your part of skull and your neck. Elbows apart, and then you twist to your right and to your left. Keep your chest forward. So you're supposed to keep your elbows apart, chest forward, shoulders downwards. All right, and let's now start stretching even lower part of your back. So bring your feet slightly closer. As usual, we're gonna bring your left arm up, and then you stretch towards your right side, and look left upper side. Let's do with the breathing. Inhale, your arm up, keep your breath in, start stretching, and now exhale. And now, let's do same exercise with your both arms up. So breathe in, stretch, breathe out, breathe in, stretch towards your left, and breathe out. Inhale and bring your arms down. When you breathe in and you stretch, you get to stretch your even vertebrae, not only your muscles. Let's do similar exercise. Interlock your fingers, stretch your palms forward, bring your arms all the way up. These are great exercises, specifically when you sit in chair and work. So we need to keep on working on your upper part of your body. Let's stretch sideways. Breathe out. Breathe in as you come back. Stretch towards your left. Breathe out. Make sure you have equal weight on your both feet. Come back one more time. Continue towards your right. Breathe in. Go towards your left. When you start having problem in your upper back, you're going to have a problem in your lower back also. Same way, other way around. When you relax, stretch your upper back, your lower back also gets better. All right, let's go. We're gonna stretch your hamstrings. Before we do our hamstrings, let's do one exercise with your feet apart. Even though it's a part of your hamstring stretch, but also works on your lower back. Arms apart. We're going to go down. We always do this exercise also. So go as far as you can. Give us some time to adjust your body, your whole upper back flat. Let's stretch your right toes with your left hand, left toes with your right hand. And exhale. Breathe out. Let's place your hands after 20 times in the middle. So let's keep your back flat, still flat. Yes, that means you want to bring your chest up, your hips up, and your middle of your back in the downwards. Let's stretch your left hand forward, the right one backwards. And let's switch, right one forward, left one backwards. Try to keep your knees straight. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's bring your hands down. So before we go further, let's do one more good exercise here for your lower back. But be careful, especially in the morning, but it's always really strengthening exercise, lower back strengthening exercise. So what you do is bring your arms apart and then you come up. So go again gently as far as you go without straining your lower back. If you feel, then you come back. Let's go down. Let's come back. Let's come back. We'll do one balancing pose. And then we'll do more your hamstring stretch. And that is most important part in your body in general, to stretch your hamstrings. That stretches your hips also. Let's hold down to your left foot and your right hand. Bring your knee downwards. Bring your left arm up. And let's do the same thing with your other leg, the other foot. Hold down your right foot in your left hand. Bring your knee downwards. Your right arm up. And then come back. So let's do a couple of great hamstring stretching exercises. So one is, place your left foot forward and bend your back knee, not the front one. But keep your body weight in your front foot. So your back knee is bent, hips are backwards, and then keep your front foot only on your heel. So your rest of the foot is up. Your body weight is your front foot. And let's bring your hands down. And then come back. Let's do the same thing with your right foot forward. Let's bring your right foot, front foot on your heel. Bend your back knee. Keep your body weight in your front heel. Let's go down. Let's do similar exercise. So let's place your left foot over your right, slightly forward though. So you're crossing your legs. Let's bring your arms apart. Let's go forward. You can bend your back knee, keep your front knee straight, or you can keep your both knees straight. Either way is fine. And let's go down. And let's come up. We want to keep your front knee straight though. You can bend your back knee, but make sure you may bend your back knee. You don't have to. But make sure your front knee is straight. Let's cross your right foot over to your left. Arms apart. Let's go down. Keep your back flat. This is a great lower back, your hamstrings, your hip stretching. Let's try one more time. This time you're going to cross, but place your foot slightly away, slightly forward, away from your back foot. And you can bend your back knee. Let's bring your back arms apart. Let's go forward with your whole upper body. And then down. And then come back. You can feel not only your hamstrings, but your hips also. So we need to keep your hips stretched. Hip stretching downwards means stretching your vertebrae, making your lower back, specifically your lower back, stretch your vertebrae. They fuse together when you have more weight or wrong posture or even age. So let's bring your arms apart. Let's go forward. And then down. And then let's do now. Keep your feet slightly apart. Same way we're gonna stretch your hamstrings. This is a very regular exercise. Arms apart. Let's go down. The upper body, keep upper body flat. And let's bring your hands down in front of your toes. And let's come back. And let your arms go all the way up. Interlock your fingers. Just keep your index fingers pointing up. And your heels up. Your arms backwards. Your chest forward. Arms apart. Heels down. Bend from your hips. Keep your back flat. Let's go down. And this time, while you're holding down, let's grab onto your ankles from behind. And let's bring in front of your toes. Arms apart. Let's go up. Let's bring your arms up. We're going to go down, same way. Arms apart. Back flat, bend from your hips. Let's go down. Bring your hands in front of your toes. Now this time, hold down to your opposite ankle. Your left ankle in your right hand and right ankle in your left hand. And let's come back. Arms up. Even you should look up towards your hands and bring your arms backwards. And let's come back. Let's do one more balancing pose here. Hold down to your left foot behind your right hip. Bend it. Point your knee downwards. Your left arm up. Down. Let's do the same thing with your right foot. Hold it in your left hand behind your left thigh. Right arm up, knee backwards. Balancing is a very important part of yoga that works in your back of your head. We have different parts, different sections of your head. So balancing comes not only from your ears, your eyes, also the back of your head. Let's bring your arms apart. We're going to go down again, bringing your upper body from your hips, chest up, hands down. Let's place your left hand down in the middle and bring your right arm up. You twist, look upwards towards your right hand. And same thing on other side. Your left arm up. You twist. One more time. Bring the right arm up. So if you want to work on your shoulder also, which is working here, but one more movement here is very good. Bring your arm forward first and then place it down. So let's do the same thing with your left arm. Bring it forward and then to your side and then up. You twist. Now bring your left arm forward and then down on the floor. Let's do same with your right one. Bring your right arm forward to your side and then up. You twist your body. Same arm, bring it forward first. Before you bring it down, stretch it and then down. So when you have multiple movements of your shoulder in different position of your body, that helps your shoulder to make it healthy. Let's walk your hands forward. Keep on walking forward as far as you can. Then bring your body, whole body forward. Drop your hips down, your chest up, like you go into downward dog. Let's go back. Let's go forward. Your chest up, the hips down. Let's go back. One more time, forward and upwards. And this time we're going to bring your knees down and feet apart. So make sure your knees are out and your feet are apart. Let's go backwards, which you will not be able to go much, but you can come forward. Let's go backwards. Let's go forward. One more time, backwards and forward. When you're forward, bring your feet closer. Now, but keep your knees apart. And now you go back. You will be able to go more backwards. And then come forward. Let's go back. And this time, bring your elbows down, your head down. So it's child pose. And bring your knees more apart. And then go back. And now see, you can bring your one palm on top of other hand. You can even go slightly forward. We're going to bring your chest down. So bring your knees even more apart. And then see, adjust your feet, your knees, your elbows. to bring your chest down, your chin on back of your hand. So the wider the knees, lower you can go. But you don't want to bring your body forward. You want to keep your knees bent at 90 degrees. One more thing you can do is great for your neck. You can bring your arms apart and face on the side. So see which side. If your neck hurts, one of the shoulder hurts, that's the direction you want to bring your face towards. So if your right shoulder hurts or right side of neck, so turn your face towards your right. If your left side hurts, your upper body, your neck, your shoulder, turn your face towards your left. If nothing hurts, you can do both. Okay, let's come back. We're gonna go bring your feet closer, one forward, or you can even cross, and see if you can go all the way back onto your hips. So we should always stretch knees from your back and from the front. So we call it patella, the kneecap with joints. So we should stretch those in sitting position or even squat position or any other. We'll do that other exercises also. But the back also, when we stretch our hamstrings and calves. So let's go forward in same position. Again, drop your hips down, your chest up. And we are going to go back with your head down this time. So stretch your lower back. And then you come. Let's bring your arms apart. And let's lean towards your left side. On left forearm, the right arm over your head. And now you twist, bring your head upwards. It's a very great, very good position if you do it properly. Bring your chest forward, elbow backwards. Now once you're here, bring your right knee downwards and elbow up other side, stretch on other side towards the left side. So you want to create a good gap between your right knee and right elbow. So that way you can feel the stretch in your right lower back. Your hip should be stretching downwards. So little details are very important. This is very easy position, but if you do it properly, it's very effective. Let's go towards your right side. Lean down on your right forearm. Stretch your left arm. Twist. Keep your right shoulder down. So chest high and forward. And twist. Now bring your upper elbow over to your right side and left knee downwards. So stretch your left knee and left elbow in opposite directions. Again, make sure your chest is high. You're looking upwards. And then come back. So whenever you have a hip pain, lower back pain, this is a great exercise which can be done by everyone. Let's bring your arms apart. We're going to twist. Place your left hand over your right thigh, right hand behind, and bring your chest up and twist. So leverage your left hand to twist. Breathe out. Let it go. So whenever you stretch, make sure none of the muscle are resisting. So you can make sure by that breathing out and at the same time relaxing the muscles you want to stretch. Let's go towards your left side. Breathe out. Let your body go. And if we are not aware of it, then we struggle with our body. Some of the muscles are twisting, stretching, other muscles are resisting, and you don't get to stretch much. All right, let's bring your knees apart, hands behind. Bring your hips all the way up, the head backwards. Drop your head, your chin all the way up. You're stretching your throat. Let's come down. Let's stretch your left foot forward, left leg forward. So keep your right one on base of your left thigh. So right foot on base of your left thigh. So let's bring your toes backwards. So your knee should be locked. Locked means squeeze your quads, your thigh muscles. Bring your arms up, tall body, and tall forward. Use your hips to go forward, not your lower back, your hips. And see how far you can reach down. Breathe out. If you have a lower back problem, you should avoid this exercise. Now let's hold down to your left ankle from outside and then left arm backwards. You want to twist. And let's bring your arms up and then down. So right here, bring your hands behind and you want to lift your hips up. So we are trying to compensate your previous posture. That means if you bend forward, you bend sideways. You twist sideways, you bend backwards. Let's do using same thing. Your right leg forward. Make sure your knee is locked. That means your quads, your thigh muscles are squeezed, your toes are towards you, arms up. Let's use your hips to go forward. Keep your body tall. And then down to your toes. And let's hold on to your ankle from outside. Your right arm up. You want to twist. And then come back. Let's place your hands behind and your hips off the floor. And then let's come back. Let's place your feet together, your soles together, knees apart, and bring your heels close to your body. And then you roll side to side. Now let's bring your your feet apart, both feet apart. So let's bring your legs apart. So when you stretch your feet out, your legs are already out and wide. And see if you can. We have two big prominent bones which we sit on. Move them backwards. So move your body forward. You want to make sure your heels are forward, toes are backwards. So that way your legs are going to be lower. Okay, once you're here, let's bring your right arm back, left hand forward, and let's switch. Right one, left one, right one, left one. Breathe out. Slightly cross your hands towards your opposite side. Right here, hold on to your right foot in your right hand. Left arm up. Let's lean towards your right side. So bring your lower shoulder forward, upper one backwards. You work with so many upper body, lower body muscles when you do these exercises where you use so many muscles of your body at the same times. So we're stretching your lower body and upper body. So let's bring your right arm up. Keep both knees straight and back straight, and then come back. Again, let's bring your feet closer. So we will do one twisting exercise here. Let's bring your left leg forward and right foot next to your knee. Wrap your left arm around your leg and the right hand behind, and then twist. It's the same thing on other side. Stretch your right one. Place your left foot next to your right knee. Wrap your right arm around and then go backwards. Your twist. And then come here. We're going to bend backwards also. So let's bring your feet apart, and your knees apart, feet closer. So place them such a way you can cross, or you can put your feet next to each other. But you want to lift your hips up. So place your hands behind, let your hips go back. So bring your chin backwards. And then come back. From here, we are going to go right onto your palms and onto your knees. So let's bring your hips all the way back. And let's bring your hips all the way forwards. Let's go into child pose. Let's repeat it a few times. You can do this exercise multiple times a day, not right after your meal, which will help to stretch your lower back, your quads, your chest, your neck, your upper body. So 5 times. And we will continue with your upwards dog and downwards dog also. So let's go first backwards. Lift your knees off the floor, put your toes on the floor, knees off the floor. We go into downward dog. First bring your one heel down, other heel up. So keep your hips upwards and backwards. So you have a nice, your arms nice slanted. Let's bring your both heels down. Whole body forward into plank. Upwards dog. And then again, let's go back into downward dog. That's okay when you go into upward dog to bring your knees down. Let's go forward. Backwards. And we do 5 of these. Let's go forward. Let's go backwards. 2 more times. Backwards. Bring your knees down. Stretch your feet. Stretch your lower back by bringing your head down. Okay, let's stay here. Let's bring your left hand forward. Left arm forward. Bring it to your side. Bring it under your body. And lean down onto your, stretch your arm as much as possible. And then bring your body down onto your shoulder and your face of your side of your face. You want to twist. Stretch your right leg and lift it off the floor. There's a balancing pose. If you bring your right arm also off the floor. And let's come back. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Bring your right arm forward. Bring it to your side. Bring it to the opposite side under your body. And let's go all the way down. Stretch your left leg. Let it go off the floor. Left arm up. And let's come back. Okay, on your palms.
Bhaiya, I have a question here.
Yeah. Okay, what is your question?
My question is, when you lean and when you lift your leg also, my body kind of leans to that side. It's not like
Okay.
stable in the middle. So it
And
should
that's
be
okay. As long as you can balance, that's okay.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Bhaiya.
So let's do great position here. Let's put your toes down. So you have your knees at 90 degrees. Your toes are down, your palms are down. So what you will do, you're gonna lift your knee just an inch off the floor. So let's go up and hold it right here. Let's hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's bring it down. So we'll do same exercise again, but right after that, we are going to go into downward dog. Okay, let's lift your knees off the floor, hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go into downward dog. And let's go back again on your knees down. And let's give a break to your wrist, going into child pose. And let's go back again into the same position. So we will go further than your downward dog this time. Toes down, knees off the floor, hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Downward dog. In downward dog, you're going to bend your knees now by bringing your hips backwards. So like you're gonna jump. So this is the position you want to bring. Your hips backwards, knees are bent. And then come forward into plank position. Let's go back again. Your hips backwards, knees are bent, and come forward. One more time. All the way back. Come forward. And let's bring the knees down and stretch your lower back. Give a break to your wrist. So slowly your wrist gets really good if you keep on working on them. But if they hurt, you can stretch them. You can hold, you stretch, you twist. So then they get used to it. And they get strong. They don't get hurt. They don't hurt anymore. After you have to give like 8 weeks, they should be feeling better. Okay, we are going to do the same exercise, but this time we're going to go into upwards dog as well. So toes down. This is, this is a great exercise for your knees. Okay, knees off the floor. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Downwards dog. Knees bent, hips backwards. Come forward into plank. Upwards dog. Let's go back again. Downwards dog. Knees bent. Hips backwards. Come forward into plank. Upwards dog. Let's go back. Downwards dog. Knees bent. Hips backwards. Come forward. Upwards dog. Let's go 2 more times. Backwards. Knees bent. Hips backwards. Plank. Upwards dog. 1 more time. Knees bent. Hips backwards. Plank. Upwards dog. And let's go into child pose. Okay, now we are going to sit back again onto your hips. Let's bring your feet together, your knees apart. Let's roll side to side. And we are going to now go forward onto your palms. And now hips down, your chest up. If you do these exercises, there's no way that your back can be bad, your knees can be bad. I mean, definitely we have a age factor, but you can prolong it. You don't have to get sick. You don't have to feel the pain in early age, but slowly you can keep it healthy and let the progression take slow of your any. Let's bring your feet apart. And you want to bring your hands down, arms apart, and you want to come up. So what I mean is, if you're going to get old in the next 10 years, you can make it 20 years. If you're going to get pain in your knees in the next 10 years, you can hold it down to 30 years. Now let's hold down to your left foot in your right hand and front of your thigh. So by twisting, stretching, strengthening, it keeps your joint healthy. But the more you keep your body stagnant, older it's going to get sooner. That's the same thing on the other side. So food, your sleep, and your exercise are three bases of your life. Let's bring your arm up. If you keep working on these three parts of your basics of your life, you are going to keep your body healthy and happy. Body is healthy, your life is happy. Let's do a few push-ups, your squats. So bring your feet, your toes slightly apart, your heels together. We're going to work on your knees, lower part of your quads. So you need to keep your body, your muscles right above your knees, strong in order to keep your knees healthy. So we're going to squat, but keep your hips backwards. Very important. Now let's hold down to your earlobes, opposite earlobes. Let's go down and come up. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our aim is to go to 50, but it's okay if you can do 40, if you can do 30, if you can do 12, 20, anything is good. Keep your knees backwards. Always keep in your head, your hips backwards. Seven, 48, 49, and 50. So you can do like one day, your closed feet, second day, your feet apart, parallel to your shoulders, and third day, your feet wider than your shoulders. And one day, all three of them. So you should make your schedule for the entire week. So hardly any day should go without exercise. So the day you do strenuous exercise, you do the light exercise next day. Okay, feet apart, your arms apart, feet to your left. So front arm up, back and behind. Stretch upwards and backwards. Your upper arm. Hold it for a few seconds. And then come back. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Back and behind. Right arm up. Stretch it all the way up. And then come back. Let's go again towards your left. Front arm up. Whole body forward. And let's bring this hand in front of, on the inside of your foot. So there's so many variations of triangle pose. And let's bring your upper arm upwards. Going to twist. Going to keep your knees straight. Hold down for 5 to 10 seconds. Let's come up. Let's go towards your right side. Front arm up, stretch upwards. Go forward to your side. And then place your right hand inside your foot. Upper arm up. And now twist. Hold it. And then come back. Now let's go towards your left side. Look towards your front, your left hand also, because that helps keeping your neck muscles in good shape. Front arm up. And let's go forward. And this time, place your left hand outside of your foot. Right arm up. Showing, practicing the different variations of triangle pose. And then come back. Let's go towards your right side. Front arm up. Whole body forward. Bring your hand outside of your foot. Upper arm up. Hold it for a few seconds. And let's come back. And come back. So now let's do opposite arm. Bringing your opposite arm in triangle position. So there are going to be two different type of exercises on each side. One is keep bringing your hand, keep your hand inside your foot. The other one outside of your foot. Feet apart, arms apart, feet to your left, front arm up. Whole body forward, over to your left. Now bring your opposite arm forward, front arm backwards, and let's go all the way down. Inside your foot. Your left arm upwards. You want to twist. Back. Let's go to other side. Front arm up. Look up. Your whole body forward. Switch your arms. Left one forward, right one backwards. Bring your hand inside your foot. Right arm up. You want to twist. And let's come back. Gonna go towards your left again. Front arm up. Keep your knees straight. So be conscious to keep your knees straight. If you don't pay attention, then they may bend. Let's go forwards until you have a good practice. Now, opposite arm, your back arm forward and bring it over your left foot, outside of your foot. You want to twist. And let's come back. We're working your hamstrings today a lot. Front arm up. Look up. Go forward. Switch your arms. Let's bring your left hand over your right foot. And right arm up. You want to twist. And let's come back. All right. Let's put your feet together. We want to now compensate the stretch with squeezing. Hold on to your right foot in your right hand. Knee backwards. Front arm up. Left arm up. So keep your knee backwards. Keep your body straight. Switch your feet. Switch your hand. Hold on to your left one. Your right. Left one in your left hand. Knee backwards. Right arm up. and then come back. Okay, now we are going to go to the next group of postures. So let's stand at the edge, back edge of your mat, because we're going to walk your hands forward. So feet slightly apart. Keep your feet into straight position in the middle. Not toes out, not toes inwards, very straight. And that's how you want to walk. When you walk, be conscious that how your feet are moving. So you want to have your heel first. Whenever you walk, straight, not outside, not crossing your legs, just where your feet are. And then same way, your left one. So be conscious about how you walk. So that way you keep your body in correct posture. You keep your posture correct. Okay, bring the arms up, look up, interlock your fingers, bring the shoulders and your chest backwards. Don't push your hips forward. Keep your hips, your lower body very steady. Don't bring it forward. Keep it straight. Only your shoulders go backwards. Arms apart. Let's bend forward from your hips. Hands down in front of your toes. Now let's walk your hands forward. Keep on walking. Going to plank. And let's hold your plank here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go into child pose. So we're going to do variations of plank. So now we are going to hold your high plank. We are going to bring your hips up and down for 10 times. So let's do one plank at a time so you remember it. Toes down, knees off the floor. Now here, bring your hips high and then back in the middle. Let's bring it up, 2. Use your toes to bring your hips up and down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's stretch your lower back into child pose. So if you're not able to do 10 times, that's okay. Do 5 times. Any number is good. Instead of just sitting and doing nothing. So make sure you keep on moving. Now, this time we're going to bring your hips to your right side and towards your left side. But remember, when you go from your left to right, your middle part, your hips should come high and then go to your left. Bring it high and then go to your left like a round gate. We call it Mandir ka gate. If you see that gate of temple round or any castle, that's the shape you want to make with your hips. Okay, let's go to plank. Hips high, towards your right, back in the middle, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Going to child pose. Okay, now what we will do, we'll do the same exercise, but this time when you go to your right, don't come back, go down. Make a good full round towards your left and go up. Right to left 3 times, and then left to right 3 times. So you want to make a good circular motion. round motion. Okay, toes down, knees off the floor, hips high, towards your left, down towards your right. 1, 2, 3, and then opposite direction. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Lower your knees, stretch your lower back, go forward into cobra. Now upwards dog, knees off the floor, downwards dog. Now let's walk your feet forward this time while keeping your knees straight. Right one, left one. All the way forward, right behind your hands. Hold on for a few seconds. Arms apart. And let's go up. Your hands all the way up. Let's go down. Again. Walk your feet backwards. Downward dog. Upwards dog. And then child pose. So now we'll do low side plank. So you did high plank in the middle, not the side. And let's do the side plank. So let's go onto your forearms, means your elbows are down. So from your shoulder to your elbow, that is called arm. And from your elbows to your wrist, that is called forearm. So let's go onto your forearms. Let's stretch your right one, right knee. Stretch your left one. And we are going to roll towards yours on your right forearm and right side. Bring your left arm up. Let's hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go to the other side. Let's hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if you have a hard time, it's okay. Having hard time is very important. Otherwise, you would not even know how to cope with hard time anyway. So when you have a hard time holding on one side, so you can bend the lower knee. So whenever you have a hard time, bend yourself to get through. So that everything what applies to your body applies to your life. Okay, so what we'll do, we're going to go on your side plank. And this time we're going to bring your arm up and then under your body. So let's go onto your forearms. I will let you know how to do it. Stretch your right one, stretch your left one, go to your side. So if you have a hard time, so let's keep your lower knee down on the floor. So otherwise you can keep it straight. You're going to bring your left arm up and then go with your left arm under your body. Let's go for 1, under your body, 2, your body, 3, 4, 5, and let's go to other side. Right arm up, bring it underneath, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We usually do this for 10 times. But I think we are doing for a while. Let's stretch your lower back into child pose. Okay, let's do more low side plank again. Go into your forearms. Right leg straight, left leg straight. Roll onto your right side. Let's place your left hand onto your left waist. Now lift your hips up and then back in the middle. Go up 2, go 3, 4, and 5. Let's go onto your left side. Right hand onto your right waist. Go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go back again into child pose. And we're going to go on your back. And we're going to work on your lower back and abdomen. Let's place your right ankle onto your left thigh. Bring them to your body. Hold on to your foot and your knee and bring them towards your chest so you feel the stretch in your right hip. Let's make your left knee straight. Your upper body off the floor. Point your fingers towards your toes. We're going to bounce up towards your toes and then touch your head back. But we're not going to stay. Just go up, touch your head 1. Breathe out as you go up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch your feet, your legs. Place your left ankle onto your right thigh. First, bring them towards your chest. Stretch your lower knee, upper body off the floor. Fingers pointing towards your toes. Let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet together and drop your knees out. We'll do the same exercise, but this time we're going to bring your feet, both feet up. So bring your knees to your chest first. Stretch your both knees up. Upper body off the floor. Point fingers towards your toes. You're going to touch your head and come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9. Breathe out each time you go up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
भैया only 10 minutes रह गए हैं.
Okay.
तो ब्रीदिंग का टाइम हमारा खत्म हो जाएगा फिर.
Okay. That's it. We'll do the breathing also. Let's bring your feet together. Knees apart. So give you a full an hour and a half. We don't rush for anything. Take your time. If you dedicate the time for something, just stay in that time. Don't think about anything else. If you think about the future, you will be anxious. If you think about the past, you will be frustrated and angry. So be in a moment. Okay, let's go onto your palms and onto your knees. Let's go to downward dog. Walk your hands towards your feet. Bend your knees this time. And we are going to sit in squat position. So if you feel uncomfortable, bring your feet apart. But you want to keep your heels down, palms together, and your elbows inside of your legs. And let's come up. Arms apart. Let's go up. All the way up. And then down. All right, let's do breathing. Since there's a special request for the breathing. So our yoga is incomplete without breathing, without meditation, without postures. So we need to combine everything together. So today, let's do Agnisar. Agnisar is what we are going to do. We're going to breathe in slowly. So in each time you breathe in, you're going to breathe in slowly. Each time you breathe out, you're going to breathe out fast. So you're going to inhale slowly, and now you're going to exhale really fast. When you exhale fast, you hold your breath out. Don't breathe in. And while you're holding your breath out, you're going to bring your abdomen in and out, in and out, in and out. So consciously think about your abdomen while you're holding your breath out. So let's breathe in. Breathe out fast. Then breathe in slowly. Breathe out fast. Three times. There is one type of, we call it Agnisar. So you did 3 times with no normal breathing. There was no rest. There was no back to the normal breath. So we'll do same thing again. We're going to continue for 3 times. So let's breathe in slowly. Breathe out fast. So Agnisar is to enhance your metabolism. So metabolism is connected with your thyroid gland and then your abdominal organs. So thyroid gland, which is located in your throat, is gets affected by all the exercises we do. And abdominal organs, even though we do other exercises, but when you flip your abdomen back and forth, they get activated. So that's how you enhance your metabolism. Enhancing means if you have a slow metabolism, And also if you have a too fast. So too fast metabolism is hyperthyroidism, and slow metabolism means your hypothyroidism is not working properly in either way. Either it works too fast or works too slow. So all these exercises work on your thyroid gland. So let's do one more breathing exercise. We'll do 7 times from your left. Inhale from left, exhale to your right nostril. Inhale to your right nostril, exhale to your left. But keep it slow though. Slow inhalation, pause in between, slower exhalation, pause for a few seconds, then inhale again to your right and pause, exhale to your left. So that makes 1. So let's do 7 times. So your first 2 fingers of right hand on center of eyebrows. But you don't have to, but this is okay to place anywhere. You're going to close your right nostril using your right thumb, and you're going to close your left nostril using your right 2 fingers. Okay, now let's chant Om for 3 times in 3 different tones. The medium tone, then high tone, and then we will recite it in low tone. Om. Om. Thank you. And namaste. You can rub your palms together. Place on your eyes and gently move outside of your eyes. Okay. Enjoy your day. Keep it relaxed. Keep it slow. And meet next.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
All right.
Very nice session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was a great